What's up, Jayhawks, and welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Drew.
And I'm Miranda. I'm sure as everyone noticed, it has gotten a lot colder today. Everyone was out wearing their coats and
In
sweatshirts.
America?
I definitely had a coat on as well.
Not me. I am in a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops right now.
Yeah, so I hear you're in band.
That
How
is
do
true.
you guys deal with it getting cold and maybe the brass instruments? I know you're not in brass, but
Nah, I'm on the drum line. Hi, guys. But yeah, so for me, on the drum line, it isn't that big of a difference. All we have to do is just wear different clothes. But there was one time at K-State where it got really cold that we couldn't really play because we can't wear gloves. And the rest of the band can wear gloves. So our hands were like completely numb, and it was the first time in like years that they're like, okay, we'll let them wear gloves this first time. And it was cool that we got to wear gloves to keep our hands warm, but it was one of the hardest things to do.
yeah.
And I understand that brass instruments, like, they have to like pitch their, I can't remember because I don't play trumpet or sousaphone, so bear with me. But they have to like tune them to accordingly with the weather, because if it's hot, they have to pitch it like a certain way, and if it's colder, they gotta do it as well. So, but yeah, that's what band people do. But you're on the rowing team. How
Yeah.
does that work, especially with the water temperature?
Yeah, we also have a same situation. We're not allowed to wear gloves. Some people ask why we don't wear gloves, and you can't feather the oar or flip it back and forth very well with gloves on. So we also aren't able to do that. We bundle up. We wear undershirts, sweatshirts on top. You can't wear too much clothing because then you can't move very well, but you have to wear enough that you're not too cold, and then you also have to play into the factor that you will get splashed with water during the practice at some point. So that definitely can make it a little chilly afterwards, but we all just run in, wash off boats, and change really quickly out of our cold gear. But it definitely is a little less fun with cold weather, but we make it through, so that's good.
Yeah, I feel bad for like any sport, like athletics, because they have to, especially when they're outside. So like football got the advantage this year because they got that new practice facility, but I feel bad for like you guys especially because you're on water.
Definitely.
And good thing you guys bundle up, because I honestly thought you didn't, and I was like, that has got to be the most miserable thing, because cold water, that freezing air, and then practicing on top of it for, how long do you guys practice for?
We practice for about 2.5 hours.
Okay,
on a
so we do too.
We launch boats. We're only on the water for about 2, but it's definitely a good cold practice. I played indoor sports previous to rowing, so I was not quite as used to the cold weather. So
Good God, you guys on that water.
yeah. Well, that's all we're going to do now, but stay tuned for Ask and Shoots, which will be coming up next.
Hey Jayhawks, welcome back to another episode of Ask and Shoots. Today we have a very special episode for you where we're asking the crew of Good Morning KU questions based on various food concepts. When we came up with these questions, we were very hungry, and that came through in our writing process.
Yeah, we were hungry, and we're still kind of starving. Send help, send food. Are you a Pepsi or a Coke guy?
I'm a Coke guy, but I like cherry Pepsi more than I like cherry Coke.
I'm more of a Coke fan, but my favorite's Dr. Pepper, definitely.
Ooh, like Diet Coke or Cherry Coke?
Oh, Pepsi all the way.
I like her already.
Are you into chicken nuggets or chicken wings more?
I'd say wings because you get more.
Ooh, I have to go with some good nuggets probably.
Definitely chicken wings. Chicken wings, all the way.
It depends, man. I think I'm more of a chicken nuggets kind of guy.
I like chicken wings just 'cause the bone gives it some texture. Interesting. No, it doesn't. I'm just making that up.
What's your go-to restaurant in Lawrence?
I'd say my go-to would probably be Burger Stand, just 'cause I've been there more often.
Oh, man, that's so hard. There's good places. I like Encore on Mass Street, though. It's really good.
What is that?
It's basically like Chinese food.
Interesting.
Definitely Mad Greek. I love gyros so much. Fresh salad, so good.
Local restaurant, I'd probably say the Burger Stand. Yeah.
What's the worst vegetable?
Celery. Definitely celery.
I don't like many vegetables, but I'll go with Brussels sprouts because I can't even stand the smell.
Brussels sprouts do not slap. They can die. They're canceled.
Probably cauliflower.
Cauliflower is just white. It's albino broccoli.
Squash. I hate squash. It's a texture thing, but can't do it.
I actually like squash. Last question. What's your go-to ice cream?
My go-to ice cream, probably chocolate chip cookie dough.
It's not bad. Cookie dough's pretty good.
I'm a big fan of mint anything, so mint Oreo is one of my go-to ice creams.
Mint chip. I love mint chip.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Sarah, and I'm here with Steve Rottinghaus, and he is the Career and Outreach Coordinator, and he is here to tell us about the career fair. So, what do you think we'll be expecting at the career fair this year, and what even just is a career fair, kind of?
Well, career fair is, we typically bring back 30 organizations, primarily from the area, Kansas City, Topeka, Wichita, and we actually have an advertising agency coming from Dallas. So mainly the career fair is just for these companies to promote their jobs, internships. Some of them will be accepting applications that day. So just to make students aware of what opportunities are out there when they start that career or internship process.
Okay, cool. And then I know you said there's a lot of new additions this year with cool photo, like the LinkedIn thing. So
we will have a photo LinkedIn booth. So for all those students that need a new professional headshot, I highly recommend it. It's going to be at the Adams Alumni Center this year. So the photo booth will be on the lower level. And yeah, if you need a photo for your portfolio, it works best for your LinkedIn. And the neat thing about this year is we combined our J-School generations with our career fair. So we're going to create a lot more networking opportunities. Students are welcome to join us for lunch from 12 to 1 on October 24th. And then we have this kind of we're going to call it a networking like hub where students throughout the day can talk to alums from Atlanta, Seattle, Dallas, New York, and just kind of ask them about how they got their career started, what advice do you have for me? So we're super excited about all the networking opportunities this year.
yeah, that's really awesome. So is there kind of maybe like a dress code? I know maybe some people might need to bring their resumes, stuff like that people should be prepared with.
Definitely bring your resumes. I recommend bringing at least 10 to 12. Like I said, there should be close to 30 organizations there. And hopefully they can have meaningful conversations like 5 to 6. But try to have 10 to 12 because they will be accepting resumes. In terms of dress, I'm not the most stylish guy, but guys should be wearing a collared shirt, tie, slacks. If you have a suit, that's fine. I see that all the time. And then, be thinking pretty much business professional, business casual at the least. You don't want to be showing up in ball caps, pajama bottoms, sweatpants, yoga pants. Treat it like you would an actual interview.
Yeah.
And then also, if you don't feel comfortable, like if you don't have the professional clothing, at Summerfield University Career Center, they've actually got a clothing closet that I don't think a lot of students know about.
Yeah, no.
It's free. You can check it out, and they've got a lot of nice business attire for females and also men.
That's awesome. And how do people maybe sign up for the event, and when and where is the event?
There's no pre-registration for the actual event, which is 1 to 4 on October 24th, but we do, if you want to join us for lunch from 12 to 1, we do encourage you to register for that just so we make sure we have enough food. Because, yeah, we're expecting over 100 students, 30 organizations, and an additional 20 alums, so we'll have quite a few people there. But yeah, like I said, it's October 24th at Adams Alumni Center. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's right across from the Kansas Union, a little bit to the north. And then after the career fair, 1 to 4 is the career fair. And then 4:30 to 6, we're having a networking event where you can play J-School Jeopardy. And then also we're doing a Papa Shot basketball tournament, which should be pretty fun. We're going to have an alum that will provide play-by-play. And one thing I haven't mentioned is KU has their first exhibition game that night. So we've got access to tickets. So students, if you're looking to the game, show up to the networking event, and then we'll have a raffle. I think we should have at least 25 tickets available for students, so kind of an incentive to be there. And then the next day, October 25th, we're having an Adobe Creative Jam.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if you've heard about that, but for those students who have those amazing creative skills, participate in that because we're competing against K-State. There's going to be actual prize money, and that's going to be at the Adams Alumni Center as well. So it should be fun, October 24th, 25th. It's just 2 weeks away, so it's getting close. So yes.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm interested in. So I'm a senior. I know I definitely will want to come to this, but is it just probably for upperclassmen, or do you think that maybe some underclassmen can come too?
Underclassmen can definitely come. I mean, typically you see mainly juniors and seniors there, but I highly recommend freshmen and sophomores to show up just to see what's out there, what companies are looking for. Even if the timing's not right for you right now to find that job or internship, at the very least, I mean, again, learn what they're looking for so you can be prepared for that next career fair. It's open to all schools. You don't have to be just a J school student or anything like that. We see a lot of marketing students, film and studies, communications, political science. So yeah, we're going to have TV stations, ad agencies there, newspapers. So anything you can think of connected to the J school will be represented at the career fair.
Okay, awesome. Well, I don't have any more questions, but if there's anything you would like to add.
One thing I forgot to mention, if it's a cold day like today, we will have a student lounge, because the last thing you want to do is be walking around with a backpack and a heavy coat. So we'll have a room reserved where you can drop that off, and also it's a great place to kind of collect your thoughts, do some research on companies. If you have a brain freeze and you can't remember what you're going to say, it's a great place to kind of compose your thoughts and be prepared when you walk in.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we will be back after the break.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Drew, and I'm here with your weekly news. Flu season has officially taken its course, and Watkins Health Services are offering advice to students. Kansas Department of Health and Environment and Watkins restricts you to going to class if you have a fever or have been vomiting in the past 24 hours. Students can get their flu shots at Watkins for $35. Flu shots are also available at Walgreens and CVS. Last week's Late Night in the Fog included pole dancers, money guns, and fake joints. Snoop Dogg's show went viral, and Jeff Long issued an apology shortly after the event. In response to the controversy, Snoop Dogg made it clear that he had the time of his life at KU. Crimson and Blue is now Aluminum. The pop-up store downtown is now selling products in KU colors. Just 1 week after the store's return, it was ranked number 2 among dozens of colleges trying out the new strategy. The pop-up store is expected to stay in town until June, so you have plenty of time to get your game day attire. And that is it for the news, and we'll be back with sports.
There's a parenting alert this morning about the danger of teens vaping. A huge surge of high schoolers using e-cigarettes or vaping.
The FDA warning about liquid nicotine used in e-cigarettes.
Vaping is a highly addictive and dangerous trend that has become very popular amongst young adults. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm adolescent brain development, which continues into the early to mid-20s. This bad habit must be broken now, before it is too late.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Madison.
And I'm Jeremy, and we're here with your weekly sports update. Entering the fall baseball season, Kansas is set to start October 13th against Oral Roberts. The last time these two teams played in February of 2017, Oral Roberts beat the Jayhawks 12-1. Les Miles used the bye week to shake up this coaching staff. Offensive coordinator Les Koning was fired and Brent Dearmon has been promoted as the new offensive coordinator. Kansas soccer had a rough go in its last week of play, losing to number 25 Oklahoma State on the road and giving up 5 goals. KU women's soccer won an overtime thriller against Oklahoma last night in Norman. The Jayhawks are currently 10-4 and 2-2 in Big 12 conference play. And the volleyball team picked up its first conference victory of the season and broke a 7-match losing streak. It took all 5 sets for the Jayhawks to squeak out the win, taking the final set 15-13.
The St. Louis Cardinals had a huge first inning to win the National League Division Series against the Atlanta Braves. Since 2001, the Cardinals won more playoff series than any other team, but on Wednesday night, history was made. The Redbirds became the first team in postseason history to score 10 runs in the first inning. The Cardinals will take on the Washington Nationals tonight at Busch Stadium for the first game of the National League Championship Series. Preseason basketball has begun, and the games have definitely been electric. The Pelicans took on the Bulls, and it was quite the game for rookie Zion Williamson. Williamson finished with a game-high 29 points. New Orleans trailed by over 20 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, but turned that game around, winning 127-125. The Lakers took on the Nets in their 2-game series in China, and the Nets pulled out a 114-111 win. Kyrie Irving took a hit to the face in the first few minutes of the game and did not make a return. Spencer Dinwiddie led Brooklyn with 20 points and 7 assists. LeBron James finished the game with 20 points and 2 assists. That's all we have for you here today. Stay tuned after the break. Go Cardinals.
In 2018, 22 billion water bottles ended up in a landfill. A smart way to prevent waste is by using a reusable water bottle. A reusable water bottle is an easy way to have water without using plastic. A reusable water bottle is an alternative with many benefits. Some benefits include saving money, durability, and helping the environment. Staying hydrated is important, so you might as well save the environment and your pocket while doing so.
Good morning, gamers. Aaron and I are here with a very special announcement and product for you. So last week, Aaron and I on the show talked about makeup when we had absolutely no idea of anything about it. Aaron got about 2 right. I got about 1 right.
Yeah, half of one, right?
Yeah, like a very small percentage of. So this week, we're flipping the script and instead asking Madison and Sarah here about video games. So we're going to show them the box art for a video game, and then we're going to ask them what they think the plot is and to describe what type of genre it is. Are you girls ready?
Plots in video games?
Yeah.
It's a story.
Oh my god. Cool. Okay. I thought you just
this is
kinda
going to go
played
great.
both.
Okay.
No, there's different types
So
of video
the
games.
first game we have, Aaron, do you want to show them?
All right. So first game we have,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for PS4. What do you guys think this video game is about?
I think. Who's the bad guy in Spider-Man? Is there a bad guy?
Yeah, there is a bad
They're
guy.
trying to defeat the bad guy, I'm guessing. Maybe get his girl, because he has a girl, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be a hero.
You are not off from the plot of the game.
That's pretty good.
I mean, but that's all of Spider-Man.
That's all of Spider-Man. That was a
Yeah.
pretty easy one.
Yeah.
This next one we have, Mario and Rabbids
Okay.
Kingdom Battle.
Okay.
So what do you guys think the plot for this game
That's where
is?
you play like Mario Kart, right? On
Okay.
there,
Okay, yeah.
Right?
What do you think?
But what is Rabbids? Can
Do
I
you-
see the
Yeah.
code?
Do you have any guess?
I'm gonna guess it's this thing.
That's a rabbit?
That is a rabbit, because it looks like a rabbit, and rabbits sound like, ooh, and it has the ears. Yes, that is the rabbit. They are going to do like the Mario Kart, but like with Browser's house,
Okay.
it's like you have to make it to Rabbit's house.
Okay. So,
Oh, yeah.
So this game is taking characters from the Mario universe and characters from the Rabbids universe and combining them into a strategy RPG from the top-down perspective where you control them all in a grid-like structure. So not exactly Mario Kart, but you're pretty close.
It's like XCOM.
Yeah, it's like XCOM. So this is Lost Planet 3.
Okay.
What do you think the genre is for this one?
This one's definitely like, look, I see teen. You have to be a teen to
You
play
have to be
it,
a
so
teen
it's
to play
very
it.
violent.
Very
right?
violent,
It's all about like killing and
Aliens.
getting your thing, getting your victory.
Aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
I'm Lost Planet, Aliens. It's about aliens.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
my
hit it
thing.
on the money, exactly. That is the plot and concept for Lost Planet 3. I'm very proud of you.
All right, next game is the new God of War. What do you guys think this game is about?
Like Greek god and goddesses.
You are not wrong. I mean, it used to be about Greek gods and goddesses. It is now based on Norse mythology. It is actually a third-person hack and slash RPG game.
What do you both think RPG means?
RPG.
Real parental guidance.
Ooh.
Okay,
Like-
that's a pretty good
like-
guess.
I don't know where the real
Nice.
came from, but I don't know.
You have a
Do you know?
I don't.
RPG stands for role-playing game.
Role playing.
Role-playing game.
Okay.
So we have two more for you here. This is Pikmin 3 for the Nintendo Wii U.
Okay.
What do you think the concept is for this game? Any guess?
It looks like Teletubbies. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks like Teletubbies.
Oh my gosh, it does look like Teletubbies. But they're like little minion Teletubbies.
Yeah, they're like little
Minion
ones.
Teletubbies.
That's
Yeah.
my
And
thought.
it's like a maze.
Is this for like kids or what? Everyone 10 and up?
Yep.
I really don't know.
Okay. You guys did pretty good. They're kind of mini Teletubbies, yeah.
All right, so the last game we have right here is Borderlands 3. This came out like a month ago or a couple weeks ago. And what do you guys think this game is based off? Looks like.
This one is definitely
Iron
more.
Man.
Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely more violent.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting. I really don't know.
So Borderlands is a looter shooter. Basically, it's another RPG looter shooter first person. It's basically you go around and you get a lot of guns and you take out the bad guys, and that's about it. And you loot them. All right, so that's all we have. That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us. We'll go on to our next segment.
Have a nice day. You too. Have a great day. Thanks. You too.
Make someone's day. Pay it forward.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good, for greatness. Can you hear it?
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Danita. I'm filling in for Miranda. She had to go to rowing practice.
Yeah, and I'm Drew. I've been here so many times already today.
So Drew, what are you doing for fall break?
I get to go home and spend time with my family. You know, I haven't seen them for a very long time.
And where is home?
Topeka.
Oh, so quick drive there.
Cap City, so it'll be fun.
Any exciting
what-
plans?
Maybe go see the new Joker movie.
There you go. That'll be fun.
What about you?
I get to go to Las Vegas, so I'll be on a flight tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. there, and I'm thrilled.
Are you gonna stay at one of those fabulous hotels?
Yeah, I will be at the MGM Grand, so
Nice.
that'll be quite the experience.
You're gonna go and spend a little money?
I hope not. I don't have much to spend, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, that's it for Good Morning KU.
We'll see you next week.